Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic: people who take an hour showering, what do you do? Dissociate for the first 55 minutes. Exactly, it's almost a meditative trance. I forget I'm in there. To follow this up, one time I closed my eyes and I was so happy and warm and relaxed that I literally forgot what the experience of vision was. Then I leaned back and opened my eyes and it was like being born. Absolutely wild experience. Hot water. This is the real reason. 10 minutes of shower, 50 minutes of turning up the hot water slowly to see how much you can withstand. Make a bucket on my chest and let it fall once it's full. Edit, boob is not required, source, me. I knew I wasn't the only one. It's good to meet those who are also enlightened. I just sit down and stare at the wall sometimes. My girlfriend thinks I'm weird for sitting in the shower, but it's the best. I just lean back against the tub, let the water hit me and zone out for a while. It's the most relaxed I get in the day. I'm really tempted to try sleeping in the shower with a pillow and blanket, but society is not ready. Just take a shower and think about life. Existing in peaceful, warm, distraction-free seclusion. The warmth from the shower makes up for the lack of warmth of a loved one. I usually just stand there winding down my day. I take showers before bed, and process everything that happened. Helps me relax and sleep. When I have a stressful week, I reward myself with a long hot shower on Friday evenings. When things are not going right, I tell myself to do it for the shower. Read that as when I have a stressful wank at first. Me too, amigo. Me too. Talk through scenarios in my head, daydream, sing. I always make up fake scenarios in my head and get angry at people for hypothetically saying that mean thing to me. I do this. A therapist called it some condition. I long ago forgot the name, since to me it's a symptom of my severe anxiety. Not its own thing that should be named. So much shaving. Same. I am a Sasquatch. On top of that, I have somewhat long wavy hair and I like to leave conditioner in for as long as possible. Do you have any tips on hair care for a guy with somewhat long wavy hair in a sea of shitty 3-in-1 men's products? Should I just go for women's shampoo / conditioner? Nobody truly understands the time and gymnastics it takes to shave your legs, butt, groin, arms, and both legs until they attempt it themselves. I commend you for shaving all 4 of your legs. You mentioned legs twice and I feel that on a personal level. My leg hair grows back so quickly I get 5 o'clock shadow on them. I put the water in my mouth and spray it around the shower. Squirtle, I choose you. Never change. I'm not planning to. Stand under the warm water and scream internally in existential crisis. Having comebacks come to my brain about fights 3 years ago. Forget rethinking your life choices and how that would change your life now. Every single day. To the point of anxiety attacks. What if I took different courses in college? Would I be more marketable? What if I didn't date that girl who caused me all those problems? Would I still have learned life lessons? Wait if. 30 minimum at most is my max, when my allergies are really bad and I'm trying to steam out my sinuses so I can breathe for the rest of the day. What I'm doing is blowing my nose and winning imaginary arguments. Good point about the allergies bit. I take super short showers, but if I take long ones, it is 100% because of allergies and breathing in that sweet steam. Have you tried one of those shower bombs? I have asthma and allergies do a serious number on me in the spring. The menthol ones help me a lot. I have conversations, do interviews, argue, and I win every time, dance, sing, do TED Talks and just stare into a void of darkness. What are your TED Talks about? You'll have to attend one to find out. Removed. The tech decks survived all of that water. Or were you doing this outside of the shower in the bathroom? I imagine the grip tape would start peeling off those things if they were in water for an hour every day. Also, how did your dad react when you explained it? I remember my dad had no sense of humor when it came to my weird shit. He once asked why my towel was so wet after every shower when I was about 6 or 7, like 100% completely soaked, and sarcastically asked, "Are you drying off the whole tub?" I just stared at him completely seriously and told him the truth, yes. After that I had to start using the upstairs shower that my mom and sister used, and he was the only person allowed to use the downstairs shower. Edit, here's the comment I replied to, https://imgur.com/gallery/kufsayak. My dad broke out laughing because he thought his son was old enough to have this talk. I was 13. But nope, I was playing with toys in the shower. Mayo, we both laughed about it. I was a very late bloomer because I didn't know I was gay. I tried to masturbate, but nothing would happen because I did what all my lame 13-year-old friends said they did while they masturbated. Think of the female cast of Jersey Shore. No one ever told me you have to think about things you actually find sexy. And man, it took me a long time to figure out what I found sexy because it was really weird shit. Harmless but weird. I ripped off the grip tape the tech decal came with and replaced it with real skateboard grip tape. They were pretty much waterproof. Not like they have bearings or anything. My shower in my bathroom had what was essentially a courteous mini quarter pipe around the whole floor of the shower, so it was a shred fest. Shower for 10 minutes and then mentally prepare 50 minutes for the daily interaction with people. I like how you wrote people instead of people, a true introvert. I had to install a timer on the shower head when my eldest lived with me. He would be in there so long eating then brushing his teeth. I kid not, he would stand in there and eat a friggy hamburger. He still does it in the bathtub. I don't know what's wrong with him. My teenage son was doing something similar. He'd be in the shower for over an hour every night. Wife was getting upset, started knocking on the door trying to have a conversation with him about what was taking so long. I repeatedly had to tell her that was probably a bad idea, to wait until he got out to talk to him. She couldn't understand what I was getting at, so I had to spell it out. We did eventually have to set a hard time limit, as he was starting to cause problems in the bathroom due to the excessive humidity. I had assumed it was other activities until he sent a photo of his hamburger while he was leaning out of the shower curtain, lol. It was a random, look how much cheese is on this. Me, you're eating in the shower. He puts a board over his tub to eat and play on his phone now. Just glad I don't pay the bill anymore. I'm cracking up at the idea that your teenager is such a romantic it takes him an hour. I was engaged to someone who legit would shower for an hour every single time without fail. She would wash and shampoo and then just stand there for an extended period of time. Legit, stand and stare. I don't think she realized how long she was in there. She did stuff like that a lot though and was constantly late for things, would pause in between actions and just kind of stare off for a bit. ____. The answer to your question though is usually nothing. Legit, stand and stare. I don't think she realized how long she was in there. There was one time I was stumped at work. This new project was kicking our asses and everything we did would break it even more. After about 3 weeks, morale was low and we are considering bringing in people to help fix this. One day, during a meditative session in the shower, a light bulb turned on. I think I know how to solve the problem. I hop on my bike and ride to work, test it, and fixed the problem. That was 6 years ago and I always remember the one time I got a good idea in the shower, lol. The ultimate r/shower thefts. I think you married a sim. Or someone with ADHD. That sounds almost identical to me, lol. 1 part emotional crisis, 1 part masturbating, 1 part peeing, and top it off with trying to remember if I washed out my conditioner. What about enjoying the warmth / feeling of molten lava on your skin and not wanting to step outside in the cold, dry world? Or is that part of the emotional crisis? I usually try to work that in as well if I have time in my schedule. Does the emotional crisis happen before or after the masturbating? Usually somewhere in the middle, they all kinda commingle sometimes. For me it's during and then it hits extra hard in that post-nut clarity. Long, thick hair takes a long ass time to wash and rinse. Also shaving takes a long ass time if you're doing legs, that's a lot of area to cover. Especially if you haven't in a while, gotta shake the razor out every half stroke. Also if you want a body that is cleaned in all the little nooks and crannies, that takes a long ass time. I was starting to wonder if washing your body instead of just your hair was outside the norm. I know a surprising amount of people that think it's weird that I wash my feet. Who the fuck isn't washing their feet? I'm really worked up about this. I legit brush my hair out completely right before getting in the shower, then I still have to spend 20 minutes on detergent and combing conditioner through my hair alone. Yes. And I spend extra time pulling the hair off my fingers and plastering it to the wall so that we don't get a clogged drain. It takes a surprisingly long time. Wash hair, rinse hair, condition hair, rinse again, makeup removing face wash for eye makeup, acne face wash for rest of face, lip exfoliate, wash butt and rinse, loofah body, foot scrub, shave chin, shave armpits, shave legs, shave bikini area, shave toes, nail brush on fingers, nail brush on toes, spend a lot of time thinking while rinsing between all those steps. God, I'm so relieved I'm not the only person who shaves their toes. I must be descended from gnomes or something with these feet. I read in a magazine once that toe shaving was one of the biggest surprises men learned about women. This chick showers.